femininity, feminine energy, how to fall into your feminine, and all the jazz. I've gotten a lot of questions over time about the topic, and today we're going to answer them together. So, a lot of you have been asking me how to be more feminine, how to feel safe to be feminine, how to explore your feminine side in a world that is fully hectic, fully stressful, fully dangerous, and all the stuff. I know, I get that. The first question that I usually get is how to be more feminine. It's not about the looks, it's not about how you dress. Certainly, when you spend the time to take care of yourself, be it going to work out, being doing your hair, your makeup, having a nice little outfit on, yes, of course it helps. But it's not about the outfit per se or you doing certain things per se. It's about how you do them. Like, do you just get your shower and slap off some body lotion and get out? Or do you take your time to actually massage yourself, feel your body, and actually enjoy what you're doing? Like, your thoughts behind that are the biggest blueprint of how to feel more feminine, because when you're taking the time, you are consistent in that and you're doing it because you feel that you deserve it. That sends a message to your brain that, look, I'm worth it. I'm worth of pampering. I'm worth of relaxation. I'm worth of this little extra time. Which brings me to question number two, which is how can I find a masculine man that is going to allow me to be feminine? My answer to that is dual. Number one is that you cannot really expect from someone else to transform you from a super masculine energy girl into a super feminine energy girl. Of course, having a masculine man by your side is going to enhance, it's going to make it easy to be feminine. You will not have to struggle to do that. It's going to be a natural extension of the dynamic. But it starts with yourself. You have to be able to be comfortable in your feminine energy first on your own. And then I'm pretty sure you're going to attract people that they see that, they feel inspired by that. And when you meet a man that is naturally healthy, masculine, he likes to be a leader, he likes to be a protector, he likes to provide. And I'm not talking about finances here, I'm talking about the general provision instinct that, oh, I see, for example, that you would like to have some milk and cereal for breakfast and you run out of milk. I'm going to get you some. It's not about the $2-3 that the milk costs, it's about the instinct that comes naturally. Question number three is that a lot of you say that it's very hard for you to do that. I have gotten message and I have experienced that myself. Like meeting a man who is naturally like that, but somehow something in you feels resistant to that. You don't feel comfortable. You over apologize for things. You overthink. It's really great and it's a very feminine thing, a very human thing to show appreciation, but it's a different thing to show appreciation for something that someone does, and a different thing to show appreciation because deep inside you feel that you don't deserve that and you're bamboozled that somebody is doing that for you. That brings me to the bonus tip here. If you want to be feminine, if you want to have a slow life, if you want to be naturally softer, if you want to escape being chronically stressed and having anxiety and all the stuff, you need to remember you win some, but you also have to lose some. And what I mean by that is that the resistance that usually comes either stems from being brainwashed by the society that women have to prove that we are better than men in getting money, in lifting things, in repairing things. It was never about proving anything to anyone. We were never meant to compete with each other. We were meant to complement each other, because the things that somebody as a masculine man is naturally good at are the things that he is supposed to do, and it's nice if he does it. Just imagine if a man goes out there right now and he's trying to pretend that he's better at handling period pain than we are as women. It's not gonna happen, babe, and it doesn't need to. So there's a lot of limiting beliefs in the mix, there's a lot of resistance in that, there's a lot of low self-esteem going on, and it's not a personal thing. I think it's a societal thing. We are being born and raised around social media and the culture that tells us, we have to look XYZ way so that we can be desired, so that we can be worthy. We need to be able to make this amount of money. Now suddenly everything has become about the money. You are worth as much money as you can make as a human being. Like, this is absurd. But you have to be willing to release control. The only thing that you can control anyways is yourself. Nothing outside of this sphere is in your sphere of control. So if you stop micromanaging what he does, if you stop trying to change everything around you, if you try to stop thinking about it so much, you will be naturally more and more comfortable with releasing control. Not because you are naive, not because you don't care about what happens in your life, but exactly because you care. Exactly because you care, you're doing the work with yourself to build trust, to build receipts that, you know what, I'm always going to be okay, no matter what happens. Okay, crises will happen, financial struggles will happen, accidents will happen, but you have to build enough trust in yourself first that you will be fine, that you will find your way out of this. And you do that by showing up for yourself every single day. So being a feminine woman doesn't mean being dependent or codependent to someone. It means that you're pretty capable and pretty autonomous to do everything on your own. You just don't have to. You don't have to do everything for everyone all the time. You have to allow them to be adults sometimes, right? You have to allow them to have their own responsibilities, their own consequences for their action. And that clears up so much headspace in you that can be filled with nice things. It can be filled with self-love. It can be filled with self-care. It can be filled with nourishing relationships. It can be filled with nice hobbies. It can be filled with you going and working on your dreams and goals. When you do have that headspace finally, then you naturally soften out. You're too busy enjoying life. You're too busy being present and noticing the beauty around you. You notice the nice gestures, you notice the smells, you notice the environment, and that grounds you. And when you are grounded, another amazing thing that happens is that your hormones relax, they balance out. That means your digestion is better, you're not bloated all the time, your sleep quality improves, your energy levels improves. Like it's a blessing. And it took me way too long. I really wish and hope that this video lands on somebody's For You page that is much younger and it can hit home. But really, it's transformational. When you focus on yourself, when you love yourself, then having someone around you that loves you and takes care of you and protects you, it leaves so much space, both for yourself but also for the other person. Like you naturally feel that you want to nourish a relationship. You naturally feel that it's easier to be kind, it's easier to be present, it's easier to get things done. And question number 4 that I get all the time on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, everywhere: where do we find masculine men? Masculine men are gone. Everybody is toxic nowadays. Da, 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 da. Okay, number 1, you don't need to find a masculine man. Your self-worth is not tied to that. If you relax and if you grow to be naturally comfortable in your feminine energy, a masculine man is gonna see that and is gonna be attracted to you at some point. So don't stress about it. But you have to also think that a masculine man is naturally not gonna hang out at clubs, drinking, doing XYZ. He's probably too busy working on himself, working on his business, his career, trying to create an environment that is stable. So a place that you can probably meet men like that is places that promote self-improvement. One take here. But the second take is that you have to also remember that the most masculine man can lose that in the company of a woman that she doesn't allow him to be masculine. So if you react all the time, if you don't allow him to lead, if you go there and micromanage and correct and doubt his ability to get things done, if you don't show respect, if you don't caress them with some warmth, with some love, with some appreciation, then people, all humans, we work a little bit like dogs. When you do something nice and the feedback that you get is not very nice, you learn that it's not a very good idea to repeat that behavior. Instead, try to reinforce behaviors. For example, did you go out with someone and he offers to pay you your coffee? Perfectly fine. Thank him. You don't have to prove that you're not a gold digger. You don't have to make a fuss about it so that he doesn't think XYZ. A person that has the same values as you is naturally gonna recognize the pattern. So appreciation and respect go a very long way. That's all you need to do. If, for example, he's trying to fix something for you and you are there, just monitoring everything and telling him, do this, do that, do that, that, he's gonna feel like he's useless and he's not gonna want to feel like that again. So you will stop doing that. Just relax, take a deep breath, focus on yourself, and everything is gonna happen naturally.